Hey guys, Lance from Cinematic Galaxy back here again, and I'm here to finally review the film Silver Linings Playbook, starring Bradley Cooper, Jennifer Lawrence, Robert De Niro, and a bunch of other actors and actresses throughout. And yeah, I mean, this is a movie that I heard great things about all along. I saw reviews where people are raving about this film. The film has a bunch of Oscar nominations. Jennifer Lawrence won Best Actress at the Golden Globes. And naturally, it was just a movie I really wanted to see. I love Jennifer Lawrence. Believe it or not, I haven't really seen much with Bradley Cooper or Robert De Niro, so I can't really, I know Robert De Niro's a huge actor of the past. I'll see more of his films in the future, but yeah, really, I went into this movie, even hearing the great things, not knowing what to expect, and I'm so happy to tell you guys that this movie absolutely blew me away, and it must be the 100th time I've said that. I've got to think of something else. But this movie is great. It really is. It just, from the very opening minute, I was grabbed by this movie. And there was just so much I thought that was so notable and memorable about it. And first of all, let me just say that the film deals with mental illness. I'm not going to tell you the full story because I think it's a movie that you kind of should go into not knowing much about, maybe, unless you've read the book. But other than that, just kind of go into it not really knowing a whole lot. And I think you'll be in for a great surprise. But anyway, yeah, this film, Bradley Cooper is the main character. And he's just, this guy, I've never really seen his acting. I know he was in The Hangover and stuff like that. I haven't seen The Hangover. But his performance is absolutely terrific in this movie. He's definitely worthy of the Best Actor category. In fact, I think that if for some odd reason Daniel Day-Lewis doesn't win, Bradley Cooper would be the person I'd like to see win it, because that's how great he was in this movie. He was really great in this movie. I loved his performance. It was fantastic. Also, Jennifer Lawrence, of course. I loved her in Hunger Games. She really held that film together and made that film probably as good as it was. And yeah, she's terrific once again. One of my favorite young actresses today. I love Jennifer Lawrence, and I would like to see her win Best Actress at the Oscars. She was terrific in this role. Both of their characters are characters that you could really connect with. Even if you couldn't really relate to them, you could connect with them in the film because of how great of a job David O. Russell did directing. And also, yeah, Robert De Niro was fantastic in the role as well. The role that he had in this film, he was great. Excuse me. And yeah, just the acting all across the board, minor characters, major characters. Oh, Chris Tucker was also in this movie, and I loved him in this movie. It was just so good to see him in a movie that wasn't Rush Hour, and he was just so good in it. I loved him in this movie, honestly. Every time he came up, I would just smile, So yeah, that was good to see. But yeah, just as a whole, this movie blew me away for the umpteenth time. It blew me away. I'm not going to stop myself from saying it, but it really did. I'm not exaggerating when I say that. Is that this movie, I couldn't believe how much I was enjoying it, even with all the great things I had heard about it. I love the usage of certain songs in this movie. I have to say the soundtrack I thought was really good. Certain songs were put in that I wasn't expecting at all, and it was great to hear that. It was great to hear them in the movie. And the movie just had a certain feel to it and a certain atmosphere. And that is definitely, in big part, due to David O. Russell's great direction. He also directed The Fighter. And I have to say that based on The Fighter and now based on Silver Linings Playbook, his biggest strength as a director, I think, is really making his films feel real. The Fighter felt real. Now Silver Linings Playbook also feels real. It feels like you're watching a situation that is actually going on. It feels like these are real people with a real situation. And the way he directs it, the camera angles he uses, the decisions he makes, it's all great. I mean, I really cannot find any fault in what he does. And the cinematography of this film is also great. I mean, it just looks beautiful. And it is a truly beautiful movie. It's a truly emotionally resonant, emotionally powerful movie. There's really nothing about it that I can find fault in. The script is excellent. And I think that this movie should win a bunch of Oscars. I absolutely love Silver Linings Playbook. It's absolutely one of the best movies I've seen from 2012. Absolutely one of my favorites from 2012. Probably now one of my favorites of all time. This is a movie that I'm going to buy first day when it's out on Blu-ray. So I give Silver Linings Playbook an A+. I adore this film. The more and more I think about it, the more I've thought about it since I've seen it, it's just gotten better and better and better. And I can't wait to watch it like with my family and, you know, just have other people see this film. I've been telling people about it, how good it really is. And it's a great, 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 great film. Anyway, see Silver Linings Playbook if you haven't. And if you have seen it, let me know what you think about it. And if you agree with my thoughts or whatnot. But anyway, guys, stay tuned for my next few reviews. And this is Lance of Cinematic Galaxy signing off.